far as the diet's concerned, you don't want to do anything too complicated or draconian at that point, because first of all, they're not going to follow it. A kid that age, their attention span, combined with the fact that all of their friends are doing other things, none of their friends are eating like that. It's enough to find a kid that age wanting to go to the gym, which is great. But if all of a sudden you start to incorporate these very strict guidelines as far as the diet's concerned and having them, eat out of Tupperware, now they're a social pariah and they don't need to be. Those things should not be. I think good basic dietary habits, getting some protein in a couple times a day, what complex carbs are, vegetables, that kind of thing, fiber, should be taught. And I think it should start in the house. In other words, you should be serving this kid meals like that, so they're automatically getting them. But having them follow something that their friends do at that age, it's just really, you're asking for the kid to be some kind of freak. And it's not necessary. So that's the bottom line there. You don't have to do that. So incorporating some basic training with the weight training, going by the book as far as form's concerned, keeping plenty of rest time in between for recovery, teaching the kid how to feed himself without going on a diet, all those things will work very well for a 14-year-old. That's not a supplement, that's part of your meal plan. That's a food. Unfortunately, the education level, when it comes to that stuff, the average parent doesn't really know what it is, and they think it's like a bottle of steroids or something. The thing is, it's food. It's just another way of getting food in. It's not something the kid needs to use, though. So it's something. It's kind of conditional and definitely not mandatory. But if the kid needs to get a lot of protein in or a lot of calories in, and it's tough for them to eat all those calories, this is a great way for them to get nutrition in without having to have mom cook another meal or buy more food at the grocery store or prep it and it doesn't go bad, so you don't have to keep it in Tupperware in the refrigerator. So protein powder is simply protein, which is a food source, in powder form, which is easily reconstitutable with water or skim milk and made into a quick meal/drink. So that if you're trying to reach a certain level of protein by the end of the day, you can do it with a combination of food and that protein powder. So mom and dad, if your child, 14-year-old or 15-year-old, is getting into weight training and they want to incorporate a protein powder, if you're doing 1 or 2 shakes a day, there's absolutely no harm in that. It's just another form of protein, another form of food in a powder form. That's all it is.
Check out this great book from certified trainers Dave Pulcinella and Kayla Gretchen that shows how you can eat for your goals while still including variety and lots of flavor. Pulse Cooking has dozens of delicious, healthful recipes, every one of them kitchen and taste tested personally by Dave and Kayla. If you've been following a fitness regimen and finally seeing the results of all your hard work pay off, incorporate these recipes from Pulse Cooking into your plan and watch the results continue. Just click the link below to be taken directly to the purchase page.